Hi guys, I'm Cody J and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now today's video is super exciting for me because I have over 50 brand new products that I just purchased during my biggest Ulta haul ever. So if you guys want to go through all of these products with me, keep on watching. Okay guys, as always, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please make sure you do by clicking the big red subscribe button down below. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you for joining me yet again. Now we are getting even closer to our 100th video here on YouTube. And I'm really excited about that. So the more likes you guys give me, the more comments, the more shares, the better this channel does, and the closer I am to becoming an influencer. Now I just got done filming a video where I did the what's in my makeup bag challenge. I don't know if that video will be up before or after this video, probably after. So if it is, you'll definitely want to get ready to check out that video. It's a pretty fun video. Now, the other day I decided to invest in myself because my friend Bruce Allen here on YouTube always tells me, Cody, stop doing so much for everybody else. Start investing in yourself. It's the only way your channel is going to grow. It's the only way you're going to accomplish all of your goals. And, you know, I finally took his advice and I went on a little shopping spree, if you will, and I went onto Ulta's website to just buy a pair of lashes and a chapstick, but somehow I accidentally purchased like 52 new items. But like, hear me out. I'm a professional and working makeup artist, so I can write off all of this as a tax write-off, so like perks. But all of these products I feel like are super important right now because I really don't actually have a lot of makeup, which you might think I do, but I literally don't. And I just gave away a lot of my eyeshadow palettes the other day. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do something for myself. I'm investing in my craft. So here we are. Like, can you imagine the amount of videos that I can make from all the products you're about to see? A lot. So I've organized all of my products over here on my left, and I'm gonna try and stay in order from like face products, brows, then eyes, like, you know, skincare, stuff like that, so it's not all over the place. So just diving right in, I'm gonna talk a lot, even more than normal, so like,
you already know.
So jumping right into it, I'm going to start off with, I need to move my water bottle. I'm going to start off with foundations. Now I got two Flawless Satin foundations from e.l.f. One is in Pearl and one is in Natural. Now when I bought Natural, it looked a lot lighter online. So that's probably why people don't love shopping for things like foundations and concealers online, because they don't really end up showing up like you thought they would. So when I get more tan, like this will be one that I can use, so it's not like wasted money. But I'm really excited to use this. Now the packaging is nice because like it's definitely sturdy and like nice, I guess. Like it's not cheap, so I do like that. I also bought a stick foundation from Makeup Revolution. Now I've never used a stick foundation before, so I'm excited to see how this is. I have literally no idea the coverage. Hopefully it's at least a medium coverage foundation, because we don't do that light foundation on this channel, no ma'am. Now I also did get two NYX Cosmetics foundations. These are powdered foundations, which again I've never used. They are the Stay Matte but Not Flat foundations. This was in the shade Natural and this is in the shade Nude. So when you open them up, they look like this. It's a little compact. It's got the little applicator underneath. So I'm very intrigued by this. I don't know, just looking at it, I just can't imagine that this is going to be something I like, but I'm definitely going to give it a shot. Now, pretty much all of the products you're going to see in today's video, there'll be a dedicated video on them, or there'll be like a full face of first impressions kind of video. So I think for foundations, I'll do like a wear test on something like this, or maybe a comparison between liquid and a stick foundation, or a stick and a powder. So just keep in mind that those types of videos are going to be coming your way shortly. Now for concealer types of products, I got two of the LA Girl Pro Conceal concealers. Now this one is supposed to be, what shade is this? Light Ivory. Now this was, again, a lot lighter on the internet, but in person it's kind of orange, which if I need to color correct, I guess I could use that. And then I also got the shade Light Tan. I'm going to start trying to use this to contour a little bit and then dive into like cream contours, because I never do. I also got a Photo Focus Concealer. This is in the shade Light Neutral from Wet n Wild. And I have an e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. It has a satin finish. Now, I don't know if you remember, because it's been a while, but I've tried this out on my channel like twice, and I hated it every single time. It did not hydrate. It made my under eyes even more wrinkly than they already are. So I'm going to give it another shot. I see a lot of people saying great things about it. I don't know if I just got a bad batch or what, but we're going to give it another shot. Okay, now moving right along. For bronzers, I have a NYX Matte Bronzer. It is in the shade Light, and it pretty much just looks like the foundation from earlier, same kind of component. So we're going to try that out soon. I got another one of my Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzer. Now this is my favorite bronzer, as you know, because it literally smells like coconuts, Hawaii, and love. And I also got one that's a shade darker because I'm planning on tanning here again soon, so I wanted something a little bit darker. Also, when I do makeup on other people, I like to have options. Now, I typically only do makeup on like my family or friends, so like, gotta have some options. I also am trying out my first Kylie Cosmetics product. This is a bronzer. This is in the shade Toasty. So I'm looking forward to seeing how her products are. Now I know a lot of people tell me they don't like Kylie Jenner's lip products. So hopefully these perform a little bit better than what people say her lip products perform like. Now highlighter, I have a highlight stick. This is the light stick from ColourPop. It's literally like a roll-on highlighter, which I think is so amazing. Like literally, boop, boop, blend it out, call it a day. It'll be really nice too when you go down the nose because it'll keep it nice and concise and precise. So we're about that. I also have two highlighters from Essence Cosmetics. This is from their Pure Nude collection. This is their Space Lighter and their Cosmo Lighter. So this is called Be My Space Light and this is called Be My Cosmo Light. Now, both of these look pretty similar. This one definitely has kind of a pink shift to it a little bit. Let me open it up and show you. It has a little bit of a pink shift to it. And I have not opened this and there's kind of like an indent. So like, that makes me a little nervous. Now the Cosmo Light one, it looks like it has, can't open it. Oh, there's tape. Yeah, this Cosmo Lighter one kind of has a green shift to it, which that's kind of what I wear lately. It kind of has a green shift to it, like an iridescence in person. So like, fun. Okay, moving along, we're gonna be going into some eye and brow products. I have a new ColourPop Brow Boss. This is in the shade Light Brown. So it's a dual-ended, it has a spoolie, and it has the product on this end, of course. So like, come on. So like, that's that. Now, I usually do my brows with a dark brown pomade, so I'm gonna start trying to do a light to medium brown, just to kind of see how it looks overall. I have a new Epic ink liner from NYX as well, just jet black. It's a very fine tipped felt pen. So I have been practicing with my liner a lot lately because you never see me have liner on the outsides or like on top of my lids. I just don't love doing it because I'm like, am I gonna ruin all my work? Probably, but I've been practicing and we're getting there, so at some point you'll see wings and all that jazz. Now, speaking of all that jazz, I have 3 liquid glitter eyeshadows from e.l.f. Cosmetics. I have a beautiful blue that is called Ocean Eyes, and I have one that is called Disco Queen, which is a beautiful pearl iridescent. And I also have one called Bling Bling, which is just a pure silver iridescent liquid glitter shadow. Now another eyebrow product that I forgot is the NYX Cosmetics Control Freak Brow Gel. Now this eyebrow always annoys me. I mean, you can't really tell, but like right here, you see those hairs? They always stick out so that I never have like that sharp, flat illusion. So I'm hoping this will like tame them it better. And then for mascara, I have 4 new ColourPop colored mascaras. They are volumizing mascaras. I have Blue Ya Mind, which is a stunning blue. I have one called Pink Ink. I have one called Kiss and Teal, and I have one called Left on Red. Now, you've seen me use a lavender purple one of these before, and it does a pretty good job. The applicator is very thick. Let me open one of these up just to show you. It's a very thick wand, and it's very, very pigmented, but the product itself is very like liquid clay-like, so just be careful with that. It's very heavy, but it does a good job. I never put them on my upper lashes. I always just put them on my lower lashes to complement my look. Now, I know some people will take their false lashes and they will cover them in concealer, wait for it to dry, and then they will, you know, either put pigment on it or then use this on it, and it just gives them like a really amazing color effect. So just something to think about. Now moving on to lips. I have several lipsticks, glosses, and exfoliants. First, I have a lippy pencil from ColourPop Cosmetics. This is in the shade BFF. Then I have a couple lipsticks from Milani. I love Milani. If you're not on that Milani gang,
get on that Milani gang.
They are very affordable and very high quality, in my opinion, products. I have one called Black Cherry. It's not gonna focus today and it's getting annoying to me. Black Cherry. I have one called, what is this? Naturally Chic, which again, this is a very light shade, which is not really my thing, but like, try to branch out a little bit. Then I have one called Teddy Bear. Now this is absolutely my kind of color. And then I have a lipstick from Catrice. This is in the shade Bestseller Truth Teller. I could not find it to save my life. Right there, it looks pretty beautiful. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's a very small wand, and I don't really like that, but like, whatever. And then I have 2 glosses from Morphe. I have a very, very dark one right here. This one is called Serenade. And I have one right here called Pixie, which is just a lot lighter, so that's absolutely stunning. And I love this packaging overall. I just think it's gorgeous. Now, 2 non-lipstick related products are from e.l.f. Cosmetics. They are for my overall lip health. This is a lip primer and plumper. It's in natural and clear. And this is a lip exfoliator in the, I guess, flavor Sweet Cherry. So I'm really excited to try this. Now, I almost always use a liquid lipstick, so my lips get very dry very fast. So this is supposed to help kind of prep them before my liquid lipstick. So if you guys use a lip plumper or a lip exfoliant, please let me know if you think they work. I know the lip exfoliant probably will, but I've never used a plumper or a primer, so let me know if that works. Now let's move on to some skincare, and then we're gonna jump into some eyeshadow palettes. I'm leaving the eyeshadow palettes for last because it's like very exciting to me. So we're gonna end this video on like a super awesome note. So let's jump into some skincare. Okay, from e.l.f. Cosmetics, I got the new Hydrating Coconut Mist. This is to hydrate and refresh your makeup. It has hyaluronic acid and vitamin E. And then I have a cooling under eye refreshing little ball. It's in clear. It's just supposed to like make them cooled and not as puffy. So we're gonna see if that works. Hopefully it does. It says it's infused with pomegranate, rosemary, green tea, cucumber, and grape to help hydrate and nourish the skin. It helps to brighten and refresh the eye area to help alleviate under eye puffiness and dark circles. We're gonna find out. Oh, also this isn't skincare, but like I just saw that I have a Milani Make It Last setting spray. It was kind of hiding in the corner, so like we got that too. And so for actual skincare, I have two products from e.l.f. Cosmetics. I have their Nourishing Night Cream, which I do love a good night cream. And e.l.f. Cosmetics is where it's at. Like they have skincare, they have makeup, obviously. Like e.l.f. has stepped it up like so much over the last few years. So like you need to try them out if you haven't. Like if you're hesitant because you thought they were cheap, like try them out. Their products are bomb, like they really, really are, especially if you're on a budget. Now, I also got their Illuminating Eye Cream because we have lots of dark circles sometimes. So I get some under eye filler like once a year just because normally I have these like crevices that go down and they make me look 118 years old. So that helps, but like stuff like this also helps me a lot. So try that out, and it's affordable. And then I have 3 products from The Ordinary, which I have been wanting to try out The Ordinary for a very long time. I see people doing like the little dropper things all over the face all the time on TikTok and Instagram. So I have a niacinamide product. This has 10% niacinamide and 1% zinc. It is a high-strength vitamin mineral blemish formula. It helps to visibly regulate sebum and minimize pores. So stoked. I've been using an e.l.f. skincare face wash that has niacinamide in it, so I think it does a great job. This should be a little bit stronger, so hopefully it does an even better job. Because, you know, you might think like, oh, that face looks flawless. Do you see my videos before I put makeup on? My face breaks out all the time. I'm like every other person. So up next I have an AHA and BHA peeling solution. It has 30% AHA and 2% BHA. It is a 10-minute exfoliating facial peel with a pH of about 3.6. So I do love products like this, so I'm excited to give it a try. And finally, I have a hyaluronic acid. This has 2% hyaluronic acid plus B5. Now, if you don't know, hyaluronic acid is all the rave over the last couple years because it is supposed to hold the moisture in your skin up to 1,000 times itself in its weight, which makes your skin really plump, really supple. It's pretty much the hydration icon. So if you've not jumped onto the hyaluronic acid bandwagon, I suggest you give it a try. Also, like side note, not even about these products, if you're not using glycolic acid, I also recommend you use that. You can find it in products, or you can find glycolic acid just itself in like a dropper. It is so amazing at brightening your skin. It helps get rid of fine lines, wrinkles, hyperpigmentation. It helps shrink your pores. It helps from getting too much sebum built up, which breaks your skin out, causes blackheads and whatnot. So check that out, just like a little skincare PSA. But yeah, so let's finally jump into what we've all been waiting for, which is eyeshadow palettes. Okay, so our first eyeshadow palette is called The Berries by Juvia's Place. It looks like this. Now, you all know already this is literally right up my alley, like pure perfection as far as an eyeshadow palette's concerned, because you know I love the deep burgundies and purples and reds, so this is stunning. Now again, I'm going to be doing an eyeshadow palette review on probably all of these palettes just because, and I'm also, which I don't think I've announced it yet on Twitter or Instagram, but I am going to start adding just dedicated eyeshadow tutorials here on my channel, so it'll just pretty much be like a really zoomed in, you know, video of my eye, and I'm going to go through a very in-depth eyeshadow look. Normally I do pretty simple looks on my channel just because of hooded eyes, time, and just usually my videos about other things. But off camera, like you'll see on my Instagram and Twitter, which are at Cody J Artistry if you're not following me, and those ones I do a lot more detailed, intricate looks, so that's where you want to see all of these things. So I'm going to start trying to incorporate that onto my channel so you can see them here as well. So up next we have a Kylie Jenner palette. Again, I have never used any of her products at all. Now this is the, what is this called? The purple palette or something like that. So you open it up, it looks like this. Again, another stunning palette. I love my purples. I think this will be really nice. This would be a good palette to combine with that one from Juvia's Place, actually. And then I have a burgundy palette as well from Kylie Cosmetics. So opening this bad boy up, it looks like this. This is stunning, but like this literally looks like a replica of the Manny MUA Glam palette, but just smaller. And I did like that palette a lot, so hopefully I'll like this one as well. Next on the list of brand new eyeshadow palettes, this one is from Makeup Revolution. This is called the Birds of Paradise palette. Now opening this up, if I can open it up, it looks like this, which, oh my gosh, this is so stunning. You know I love vibrant neon colors, and this has them all. I'm so ecstatic to jump into this. There's definitely some regular shimmers like right there, and then we have what looks like pressed glitters up here at the top, so I'm excited to give that a whirl for sure. Then I also have another one from Makeup Revolution. This is the Makeup Revolution Patricia Bright palette. Now, I'm pretty sure this looks kind of similar to the Birds of Paradise palette, but let's just open this up real quick. The packaging looks like this, just the same as the box. And when you open it up, it looks like this. Again, it has a lot of really neon vibrant colors. And then of course, it looks like there are some regular shimmers like right here and right here. And then we have some, what looks, yeah, it's pressed glitter right there and there. So I think that allows for a lot of different types of looks. So I'm ecstatic about this. And it's a pretty hefty, like large palette. And I do love a good large palette. Next, I was able to pick up the Morphe 24A Artist Pass eyeshadow palette. This is an artistry palette, and opening it up again, it looks like this, just like the box. And when you open it up, whoa, I love this so much. Look at all these beautiful shadows. We have some neons down here, we have pressed glitters and shimmers down here. At the top there are some more neutral wearable shadows. So of course if you're someone who likes more wearable neutral colors, this top 2 rows would probably be best for you. There's definitely little pops of color if you want, but if you were like me and you love all things vibrant and intense, you have all these options down at the bottom. And what I'm really excited about is this one right here. It's a pressed glitter, but it has like stars in it. So I'm really excited to see what that's all about. I've seen a lot of amazing looks with it, and I'm hoping to give you guys some bomb looks as well. Finally, we have the hopefully iconic Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. This is really exciting to me. This is in collaboration with Morphe. Now, there's been a lot of criticism about this palette because it's Jaclyn Hill. Nobody lets her do anything or live her life without criticizing her and everything that she does. But people's main complaints were, one, about the formula, saying that it either had changed, even though it's supposed to stay the same and stuff like that. And also they were saying that all the colors were the exact same. My thing with that is that at the top you have a lot of neutral shadows and you have different cool and warm tone shadows. And again, yeah, you have lots of purples, pinks, reds, and oranges. And yeah, they look similar, but they're all different tones and different shades of that shadow. And I think that's really important because it allows a lot of different skin tones and skin types to wear these eyeshadows without issue. And also when you're blending, it helps to blend out your shadows more. You can just do so many things with it. And for people who are a little bit more resourceful, unlike me most days, you can use some of these shadows for blush, like something like, you know, right here you could use a blush, you could use Positivity as a blush if you want. I've seen a lot of people use colors like that. You have colors up here like Comfort Zone and Perfectionist for contouring. I just think that people really are rude to her for really no reason. And I'm here for people succeeding, and I think this is a beautiful palette. It's right up my alley, and I'm excited to try it out. So if you want to see me do a review on that video, please let me know. It's going to happen whether you want me to or not. But that is the end of our 52 product impulsive buying Ulta haul video. I hope you guys enjoyed all these products. Like I said, I tried to pick a lot of products out that pretty much covered every base of my makeup routine. I wanted a lot of new products that I could really, like I said, invest in myself, invest in my makeup artistry, invest in my channel, and really continue to put out the best possible quality videos that I can for you guys. And there are a lot of changes happening on my channel now and in the future. Some that you may have realized already is I have new backdrops. I'm upgrading my audio, so I have a new microphone, which is actually what you're hearing in this video. I actually haven't edited my last video that has a new microphone as well, so hopefully it is different, but I guess I'm gonna find out right now. Normally my videos are pretty basic as far as my editing style. I like to just pretty much cut out what doesn't need to be there and that's it. So I'm gonna start trying to incorporate more entertaining things like, you know, zoom in and out, pans, like color and voice changes, just to kind of keep y'all on your toes if you get a little bored. And also more than anything is I like to try and stay in my own lane and do my own thing, but I feel like being such a small channel and creator in general, it's smart if I jump on some bandwagons and jump on these trends when they happen and jump on, you know, reviewing new products when they come out right away instead of waiting 2 or 3 or 4 months, you know, but I just didn't like to spend money to review something one time and like set it aside. But I'm gonna start trying to be on top of those things, and if I don't like products or I only use them one time, I'm gonna give them away to you guys for supporting me, and it just allows me to like justify buying new products more often, you know? So a lot of changes, a lot of stuff happening. Hopefully it's all for the good. Hopefully you guys notice and enjoy it. But enough rambling. I just ran my mouth for like an hour and a half. So that is today's Ulta haul video all complete. If you guys would like to keep up with all things Cody J, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and TikTok, all at Cody J Artistry. And as always, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up down below. Click that big red subscribe button so you can join my YouTube family. Turn on my YouTube video post notifications by clicking that bell icon and switching it to all. And I thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I will see you in the next one.